Welcome guys to part 4 of our Game Maker tutorial, very beginner series. For you complete noobs out there, don't feel bad, everyone's got to start somewhere. So today we're going to be really working on the aesthetics of the game. Now when you first make your game, if it's a big project or a little project, don't go crazy on the sprites first. Do simple sprites sort of like this, make them a bit more detailed if you want. And then once you've programmed everything, then you go back and spend ages on the sprites because, you want your game to look nice, but the coding and the dynamics and the way it works is more important in my eyes. But either way, you don't want to spend ages on the sprites and realize, just something could go wrong. So, but make sure that you have got the same dimensions because you don't want to, you don't want to make a level where there's a gap too small, but it sort of works all really well together, and then go make your character, a bit taller, and then completely ruins everything. You don't want to do that. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to do backgrounds. So you can see backgrounds, a little tab there. You've got that button there, create a background, or you can right click, create a background. We're just going to, hop in here, and we're just going to call it, refer to this as what you like. I like to do BKG, and we can do it test room. So for all our test rooms, we're just going to use this background. Now we edit the background. It's got a default size. It doesn't let you choose it. You can't animate the backgrounds this way. There is other ways to do it, but not this way. And, we can just make a simple, nice little background just so we can tell it apart from the normal one. Guys, please do not go mental at me for my artistic skills. I know you're just jealous. Just a couple of hills. Look at that. And do this. Boom. Look at that. Just kidding, guys. I know it looks terrible. And then we've got our couple of little clouds here. You guys make yours look nicer. I don't want to spend ages on this. There we go. We can duplicate that with copy and paste. And drag over here like that. Okay, so we made a really simple background, nothing nice at all. Press OK, and it's not even going to fit in because this is sort of top down, and that's sort of like platformer side scrolling. But it doesn't matter for now, it's not a big deal for now. So, we're going to go into our room, and you go to backgrounds. You want it to still draw the background color, or you don't have to make it draw the background color, that's just a color behind it. That'll go behind the background. Then you've got a foreground image, and this is what you want to tick to indicate that you're actually using it. And then here is where you pick it, and we've got background test. So there we go. As you can see. Oh, actually, no. You know what? Sorry. I completely messed that up. Don't tick that, because that makes it in front of everything. You don't want that. Now, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess, tiled everywhere. And this is where this little sort of section comes in here. We've got tile horizontal, tile vertical, and stretch. Now if we untick tile vertical, we've only got tile horizontal, and that's what it looks like. Untick tile horizontal, it's just got it in one square. Click stretch, much better. So it sort of stretches it across the canvas, a lot nicer looking. We can do the same thing for this. Put it there, untick both of them, make it stretch. Press OK. Now here we go. Run this. Let's do it. Let's run it, guys. And as you can see, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that was awesome. So, this is very, very simple stuff. Very, very, very simple stuff. And as you can see, the collision doesn't work very well because look, we can't even fit through that. That's why we're going to do more advanced collisions in the, intermediates tutorial series for Game Maker. So, this hasn't been the longest episode. We've only really gone over one thing. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over very basic sounds just to finish off this episode. So basically, you know, you got your sound folder. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to create a sound. You can do it that way, create a sound, or right click, press create a sound. Now this is the sort of thing you get here. This is all just for editing it, making it look or sound sexy. But for now, we just want to rename it SND. Let's do goal. Because this is what's going to happen when you sort of get the goal. Now, you have to load sounds. You can't create them in it, obviously. Now, I've got a lot of pre-made, you know, sounds here. You can get these from websites. You can find them. But for now, all we're going to do is find something cool, like Happy Chord. I think this sounds nice. Let's listen to it. That sounds beautiful. So we'll open that. Here we go. We can edit the sound. You have to have an external editor for that. See, it's about to give me an error message, as you can see in a couple of seconds. Okay, it decided not to. Or maybe it has. Anyway. So you got your effects here. You can change them all. You can play it here. But it loops them, so you're going to want to stop it. Because it always loops sounds, so you're going to want to change that later. So we press OK. Now we're going to put this into object character. When it collides with the goal, now this is here, still in main 1. We're not going down to main 2, control and everything. We're sticking in main 1. Play sound. Drag that in. And we're going to want this at the very top, because you actually want to hear it. Because remember what I did last time. Don't do that. So we're going to click the sound goal. Now, this is a loop. This tells you if you want it to keep on going and going and going and going. Now, if you're going to have background music in your game, you're going to want that true, because you don't want it to stop. You want it to keep on going. But for this, we're going to want it false, because we don't want to hear that sound millions of times. It's get pretty annoying. So we press OK. Let's run this game and listen to our crazy awesome sounds. I hope you guys can actually hear them. It'd be disastrous. Beautiful. That was just beautiful. So guys, that wraps up this episode. I hope you guys can actually hear those sounds. It just came over me like, wait, what? Wait a minute. What if they couldn't hear them? But, oh well. You know it worked. So I'll